How is it going, guys? This is the 4-1 Remnant here, coming out of a 2-year hiatus. Hope you guys have been doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 things I'm looking forward to in Aspire's remaster collection, the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic Collection coming out for Steam, Switch, Xbox, PS4, and PS5. I think it's really exciting that we're finally getting some attention to these really great games. Of course, you could have always played it, you know, if you had an emulation or if you bought it on Steam or goodoldgames.com. But it's going to be pretty cool to see this on current modern consoles, which is really nice. Going to have some crispy 60 frames per second. And from what I hear, we're going to have some 4K support, which is a nice touch, and some updated textures. Something that I'm looking forward to personally is the controller support for the Steam version. So, of course, the current version right now that's been on there for about 13 years that you could buy for like 10-15 bucks. It has minimal controller support, so you could still map things on a Xbox controller, but you'd have trouble, you know, mapping stuff like the escape button, which is used to actually get into the main menu so you could exit out of a match or something, or change your settings. You'd have to go between a keyboard and your controller to do so, because there was no input for it to put it for, you know, button mapping. You could have done that with the Steam big picture mode and profiles, but you know, it's also kind of complicated because you'd have to go out of your way not to only map out stuff in the main game, but that version too. With native controller support coming out for the current version, it's going to make things a lot easier, at least for people like me that love to just get into a game and start it up. Another thing I'm looking forward to is the servers for modern consoles. Of course, on the older consoles, PS2, Xbox, you couldn't get the servers on those things because they had shut down some time ago. It isn't a problem on the current version of Battlefront on Steam because we got the GOG servers on there, and you could have used Star Wars Battlefront Spy, which was a third-party executable created by modders to enable servers. I noticed a lot of YouTubers were mentioning that Battlefront didn't have servers, and that might have been in regard to the consoles, but just put it out there, the PC version has always had some way to play online, so just putting it out there for all y'all spreading that misinformation. Another thing I'm looking forward to is Switch version, which is pretty cool. If you wanted to play this thing portably, you could, through a little bit of effort, get it working on a Steam Deck, or if you had a PSP laying around, you could have it modded and play the game off of there. But you know, those versions are pretty frame rate's not good. It's still pretty fantastic games for the time, especially for a port on that little system. But nowadays, with the Switch version, well, it still doesn't have the power to match something like an Xbox or PS5. You can still enjoy some crispy 60 frames per second, which is something that's pretty cool, and you'll be able to play it on the go, which is a nice touch. What I think is really important and really special is that a lot of people that have never played these games are gonna have the opportunity to do so on their current gen consoles. And I think that's really cool because there's a lot of us that really love this game, and this came out at a time when Star Wars was at its peak, right when Episode 3 came out. You know, this was promotional material for that movie, and you know, I think a lot of people that resonates with a lot of people because it came out during a time where Star Wars was treated with respect and dignity, and now newer players are going to be able to kind of experience what we experience on newer gen, which is really neat. So those are the things that I'm personally looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game performs sales-wise, and also how it'll perform on my PC. It's, you know, on the current version you could run on a potato, but I know there are a couple upgrades to the version that's coming out on the 14th, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well that goes. For those of y'all that have stuck to this channel for the past 6 or 7 years, I really appreciate all the support, the love, and the nice things y'all have said about us. We're going to try to do some more videos in the next couple of days and weeks coming up between the release of the new Battlefront remaster coming out. We hope to catch you guys on some of our live streams, and hopefully get some more mod videos going. I've been working on a couple of things I like to share with the public, and hopefully get that stuff uploaded on ModTV or the Game Toast Discord. But anyways, I appreciate y'all's love and support, and we'll catch you guys later.